Hello and welcome back to the LTL Mandarin School YouTube channel. My name is Campbell.
And I'm Katie.
And today, guys, we're going to show you around a Starbucks in China. So this morning, Katie and I decided to get a coffee and pull out our phones, and we thought we'd show you the inside of Starbucks.
Yeah, so this one is just down the road from LTL Mandarin School. It's quite nice. And here I am going to buy a coffee.
Yeah, so you'll notice there's a bit of shaky camera work here because we were told not to film inside the coffee shop, technically. But we kind of feel like there's nothing too secretive. We're not really too sure. We think that might just be the staff a bit nervous without permission from the manager to film inside.
And you can see my health check was there up on my phone. So when we entered in, we had to put our health check up and scan in.
Yeah, so that's pretty standard practice now across all businesses in China. It's actually a mini app inside of WeChat, which WeChat is a messaging app used all over China. And so you can see Katie basically scanned in, but now she's going into her, I guess, your digital wallet to pay for this.
Yeah, and I ordered an Americano, which is a Meishu cafe in Chinese.
But don't worry, we'll take you through all the coffee orders towards the end there. So you can see pretty quick and easy payment there, that scanning that receipt and the orders. Oh, now onto the merchandise.
Yeah, most Starbucks in China have a lot of merchandise in them. Not just beyond the coffee, you can see there's all the pretty like pink things there, different flavor coffee you can buy, which is the same, I guess, in any Starbucks.
Yeah, I can't imagine the coffee being too different across Starbucks across the world, but this would definitely be unique to China, the Beijing specific mugs and takeaway coffee cups.
Yeah, so if you want to add one to your collection, you've got to head to Starbucks here. And so it is just coming up to Halloween at the moment. So as you can see, they're sort of embracing Halloween in China as well.
And yeah, these just look like unique, I guess, designs, special designs for if you want something a bit more fancy than a Starbucks cup. And then, yeah, you can see more Halloween merchandise there. And then you see me pan the camera up to try and show the coffee, I guess, what do you call it, thermoses, but the guy stopped me. He didn't want me to show that filming, so you can see his hand come in here.
Yeah, and then just more standard Starbucks food like breakfast sandwiches, croissants, cakes, paninis, sandwiches, the same you get all over the world, really.
No, there's nothing unique here, I think, or nothing special to Starbucks in China.
Okay, so now I've just brought my colleague Jane in to talk a bit about the different coffee names and how you say them in Chinese. So earlier I said the coffee that I ordered was an Americano and probably what was all the wrong tones. So Jane, how is like the correct way to say Americano in Chinese?
美式咖啡
Okay, so that basically means American style coffee, very straightforward. Let's have a look at some of the other popular ones. So latte,
拿铁
cappuccino,
卡布奇诺
and a mocha.
摩卡
And then, so what would you recommend if someone wanted to order a coffee here?
燕麦拿铁
Okay, so that's an oat milk coffee. And as you can see from this page here, oat milk and also soy milk is now available in China. This is something that came to Beijing maybe sort of early 2021. So yeah, now you can get like a whole range of different options just like you can in the West. Okay, so scrolling down, you can also see the different sizes there. So do you know the different sizes in Chinese? Tall, I think, is Zhongbei.
中杯大杯超大杯 something like that.
So those are the sizes for tall, grande, and venti, which is basically, weirdly, the smaller size actually translates to Zhongbei, which is medium size. So it gets a little bit confusing
Yeah.
because the middle size is not actually the middle size. And then espressos. How do you say espresso?
浓缩咖啡
Okay, and then we have cold brew, which I've actually seen a few different ways for this to be translated depending on the coffee place. So how's that said?
冷萃冰咖啡
Okay, and now we're moving on to the teas. Of course, lots of tea options because we are in the land of tea here in China.
Yeah.
Do you have any tea recommendations?
Maybe you can try 红茶拿铁
Okay, so that's like a black tea
Yeah.
latte. Another little fact is that in Chinese, black tea actually translates to red tea. So another little bit of confusing things with the names there. See all these ice shaken teas here. And then, of course, your traditional brew teas. So as a Brit, I would have to go for the English breakfast tea. How do you say that?
英式早餐红茶
Or perhaps the Earl Grey as well. That's another one of my favourites.
伯爵调味红茶
And of course, signature hot chocolate for anyone out there who does not like tea or coffee.
Yeah.
And then, of course, more of the frappuccinos, the Starbucks feature drink, I guess.
星冰乐 I like 摩卡星冰乐
So she likes the mocha frappuccino. And then sort of some extra things on there. And matcha, of course, that's something you're going to see all over China, is matcha flavored everything. Very popular.
Yeah. 抹茶
And yes, that's matcha in Chinese. And then we just have some more freshly brewed coffee down here. Nothing too different, I would say, than what you get in the West.
And this one 经典手冲咖啡 is getting more and more popular.
So that's the pour over coffee there that James pointed out that's getting more and more popular. And now we have coffee and ice cream, so that affogato. How do you say that in Chinese?
阿佛奇朵 I think just literally translate.
Yeah, so you might have noticed from a lot of the names that Jane's been saying it is just a transliteration of the English, which is quite helpful. So we've got caramel dolce there. Is that jiao tang?
焦糖冰奇朵
Yeah, so caramel is jiao tang. Which I think that means burnt sugar. Is
Yes.
that right?
Yeah.
And just some more steamers. I'm not going to lie, I personally don't really know what those are.
No idea.
But if you do. And then lastly, of course, there's all the mineral water and juice, if that's what you want.